What up, dude bros? I'm Frank. This is a video review of the Accustrike Quadrant. This blaster in the Accustrike series has a 4-round rotating cylinder. It's spring action. It's very similar to a strong arm or a hammer shot. Let's get into the review. Included is just the blaster and 4 Accustrike darts.
I'd like to thank this video's sponsor, the mobile game Hero Wars. Hero Wars is a thrilling online action RPG game available both for iOS and Android. You can pick your own army of Dominion heroes and struggle against vicious invaders. Train the guards, develop their unique skills, obtain special equipment and weapons to make them far stronger. Unite powerful wizards, like me, fearless warriors, and great healers into invincible guilds. With a variety of locations, Hero Wars resembles those legendary RPG games of the past, but finally online. Download the game from the link below and enter promo code HEROSECRET to get an upgraded hero for the start. Thanks again to Hero Wars for sponsoring this video.
Now going over the externals of the blaster, starting up at the front, this does not have an N-Strike attachment muzzle. Pretty normal for the smaller pistol-sized blasters, and it has a 4-round cylinder. This is a front-loading cylinder, so you very simply just push your darts in like that. This blaster does not come out of the blaster like a strong arm. It doesn't pop out or anything like that, but it does rotate manually by hand so you can get to all of the 4 barrels, since one of them is covered from the bottom post right here. So you load the 3, you can rotate it quickly, and then throw in the last one. Since it's an Accustrike blaster, of course it comes with the Accustrike darts, which are more accurate than the Nerf Elite darts. But if you use this blaster with the included darts, don't be confused and assume it's an accurate blaster by any means. This is pretty much the same as any other Elite blaster. It's the Accustrike darts that add to the precision of the Accustrike line. But enough of that, back to the blaster overview. Up front right here we have a front iron sight, which if you kind of use the N-Strike rail as a rear iron sight with the 2 pegs, you can line that up as pretty much the entire rear iron sight with the front, sort of. And behind that you have the top N-Strike tactical rail if you want to mount a scope or anything for that extra accuracy. And in the way back we have the priming handle. It has a nice T-handle to get your fingers around very quickly, and it's pretty comfortable. The draw weight is as expected. And the cylinder rotates on the prime, not on the trigger press like the old Maverick. That's the theme of most modern Nerf blasters. Not many people care, but if you're a modder for particular mods, that is a thing to note. And then down to the trigger pull is as expected. It does not have slam fire. And the grip, now this is a goofy looking grip considering the proportions of the blaster. I think it looks super top heavy, but it doesn't feel that way at all. It's a very lightweight pistol, and it does feel surprisingly well balanced considering how odd it looks like cosmetically. This grip is on the smaller side, but it's not crampingly like small. It's just a little bit smaller. So smooth edges, pretty ergonomic. As far as small grips goes, that's a solid one. And at the bottom of the handle you have a lanyard mount for that. That concludes the external overview. Again, to fire, you load in your Accustrike darts up front, you prime back, then you pew pew. Let's see it on the range.
Shooting Accustrike darts, but they are the purple Accustrike darts for the contrast, so you can see the darts. And shooting a few Elite darts for comparison.
Operating the Accustrike Quadrant went exactly as I expected. I did not have any jams or malfunctions through my testing procedure. However, the performance is a little underwhelming. I put the blaster up in my chronograph and I achieved an average velocity of 58 feet per second with the included Accustrike darts and 61 feet per second with Nerf Elite darts. And that compares to the 70 FPS norm out of most Nerf blasters firing Nerf Elite darts. So this is shooting noticeably slower than other blasters in the Elite line right now. So overall opinion on the Accustrike Quadrant. Overall, it does what it's supposed to do. I did not have any jams or malfunctions, and it's a fun little pistol. That being said, it's not really my choice of blaster. I don't think the 4-round capacity justifies a shell of this size. There's a lot of excess plastic all up in here, so if you get to this size, you're very close to a hammer shot or a strong arm in bulk. And you're gaining extra capacity, 5 and 6 with a hammer shot and strong arm. And I want to repeat, if you use an Accustrike blaster with the Accustrike darts and you say, holy moly, that's really accurate, that is entirely due to the ammo. If you buy Accustrike darts and put them in the Nerf strong arm, it'll shoot just as accurately as the Quadrant, and the strong arm's actually more powerful, so it'll be shooting at a higher velocity with the same precision provided by the Accustrike darts. So while the Quadrant doesn't fail, it doesn't do anything wrong, I would just recommend you go out and look at a hammer shot or a strong arm, and then also buy waffle head darts on Amazon. That would give you higher capacity, and in the strong arm's case, slam fire with the waffle head precision. But I totally understand why Nerf brought out the Quadrant. They're trying to fill out the Accustrike line, and when you want a multi-shot pistol, almost anything's going to be very similar to the hammer shot or strong arm. Hasbro has so many series already completely filled out. When they try to fill out the Accustrike line, they're naturally going to be treading on other blasters' turf, like the hammer shot and strong arm. But even if you don't like the Quadrant, like me, at least it's another option on the market, which is never a bad thing for us consumers. To restate that opinion, it's overall objectively not a negative opinion towards the blaster because it doesn't like fail at anything it attempts to do. It does everything it's supposed to. It's just there are so many better options on the market right now, I don't see why you would buy this one. But of course, that is just my opinion. Hopefully I provided all the information you need to make that purchase decision for yourself. If you'd like to buy a Quadrant, I'll leave a purchase link in the description box below. But that concludes my review of the Accustrike Quadrant. Thanks so much for watching, and as always, bros, stay tactical. Yeah, bros, I have a cold. That's why I sound all weird. I know.